Renowned singer Iryn Ntale
Yes.
recently launched, was it at Sheraton? Recently launched her new book.
Knows.
Yes, her new book called My Mother Knows. And this came along with many stories behind it. We know, or we think, that the reason behind this book, or one of the reasons that influenced Iryn Ntale to publish such a book, is because of her mother, who put her through hell. I would call it that. And she had an interview with one interviewer. Let's have it to see what she has to say.
A story that is actually saying what most of us are scared, most of us are traumatized, most of us will never come to peace to speak about. My Mother Knows, a journey to healing. As we're starting this conversation, I want you to take a journey with me. Just think about this. What was the experience of your home? My name is Andrew Chamagiro, and this is My Mother Knows Conversation with Iryn Ntale. Join me. Let's have this conversation. Iryn,
Yes,
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
It's been long coming, and congratulations about this.
Thank you so much.
My Mother Knows. How does it feel after you've written this kind of book?
It feels like a very heavy load taken off my shoulders.
And I want to pick in that. You say that it was like a mountain of pain that you had.
Yeah.
And at what point did you feel that I'm done protecting my mother, I'm done being silent, I'm done being condemned and swept under the carpet? At what point was that you said enough?
Protecting, I wouldn't say it's only my mother, but because everything, like most of the things I went through, she knew, or she was a little bit shielding the rest of the people.
Okay.
And I thought maybe I needed all these people in my life.
Yeah.
So I thought, if I talk, if I complain so much, it will look bad. If I say the truth, because there are times when people thought maybe I was in the wrong, or maybe I must have done something for whatever accusations to come up.
Yeah.
So I thought, no, I won't go clear the air. I won't bring any evidence. I still need that kind, that family unity.
Yeah.
So she was at the top of it all, but then, well, maybe I should say she was the most important. And when was I done protecting her? It's when I think I heard her say things myself, things I could not believe. Not once, not twice, not thrice. One of the things that really broke me was when I heard her on phone telling a stranger about me, about how I hated my grandmother, about how I didn't help them at all, which is not true at all. That could have led to my death. And maybe the other one is when she said I was exhuming my grandparents' bodies, my grandmother's body to do witchcraft. It scared me. It scared me so much because at that point...
My Mother Knows. It's a deep theme. It's a deep title. My Mother Knows.
My Mother Knows. My mother knows why I'm going through such a situation. My mother knows why you people saw what you saw. So that means before we go any further, I would like to remind you that is it 3 months ago, but some time back, Iryn Ntale came out and shared with the public how she went really through hard times when she was arrested in Japan, because it was alleged that she was carrying drugs, and which was really illegal, and she really went through a hard time. But it's alleged that the mother connived with someone so that those things would be put into her luggage. I mean, she would be framed that way. She goes ahead to tell us many things, that she was not loved by the mother, I think from birth.
Like the mother has not been supportive?
Yes, the mother wasn't supportive at all. I think the mother shifted the anger she had from the father to the child.
The child. Yeah, just like she says in her book, there is a line in her book for those who have checked the book out. When she's starting, there's a page where she says like, it all started when her father was going to marry her mother, and then her mother was stood, whereby her father never showed up, never made it to the wedding day.
My goodness.
So just know that trauma,
I can
the
just
anger,
imagine.
it can cause to a lady, a woman,
Yes.
whereby the mother also, I think at some point, she inserted the entire anger
Yeah.
on her. And from that interview, she says that the first time she saw her father actually is a very photocopy of her dad. No one told her that, Iryn, that's your dad.
But
She
could
just saw the father, and the father,
blood is blood.
blood is blood. And the father also just saw the girl, and she was like, yo, you are my daughter. Meaning, the point I'm trying to drive home is like,
Okay.
she's a photocopy of her dad.
Yes.
So when you do when a man does something bad to a lady, most of the times, whenever she
looks at the child.
the child, the memories, the
You're
moment
just
come out
reminding her
fresh.
of that man she really hates.
Yeah, but then again,
But then I'm not my father.
yeah, you're not. Yeah, that's all right. I think on that one she was wrong. But we've only had one story,
Okay.
one side of the story. The mother has not come out to defend herself or
Can
to
she?
speak her truth or
Can
to
she?
say a side of the story. But what I know that this is a very emotional and hard topic to share. So it must have taken like years and serious thinking for Iryn to come out with that documentation or documentary, because she was pouring out her heart, her pain into writing and into ink, into reading, into words.
Yeah. And one thing I can say, Duko, is Iryn is a child who was born without siblings, like biological siblings, if I'm right to say.
Like she was born alone on the side of
their
from
mom.
and dad. She's
Yes,
one.
she's
but
one. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm a victim of that. I'm also a victim of that. We people who are born that way, sometimes we are already struggling with the fact that you have someone you have a biological attachment to. So sometimes you feel, remember, parents have gone different ways. Sometimes it's hard to get the love from both parents, to some at the same time. Then I can just imagine what Iryn was going through. You're a single child. On top of that, you have an unbothered mother who does not even want to know what's happening with your life, who you can't sit and speak to. I mean, you're just a burden to her. So I would not even want to hear the story of the mother. However much people that may say that sometimes you have to hear a story from both people, there is no person in their right senses would speak wrong about their mother.
Do you know?
Falsely.
Sorry to cut you short. Do you know that if the mother was the very first person to come out and speak her truth, we would all be on the mom's side. We wouldn't want to hear on Iryn's side.
Not true.
So for things regarding family, I know every family out there, they are struggling differently. They have their issues, and I wouldn't say that Iryn is right or is wrong. I wouldn't say that the mom is wrong or is right, because we all know they know what happened. It's their lives. They know what really happened.
Sometimes I'm quick to take a stand in some things, because at least I know their implications. I've seen people suffer the same way. Iryn is not the first person I've seen going through that kind of thing. Child torture from a parent is something that you would not in your mind would ever think to happen to you. It's very disturbing, emotionally breaking, because parents are seen as the immediate people for us to run to.
Even the Bible says that mothers and
mothers especially,
mothers should guard their children jealously.
They are our angels.
Yeah,
A
they should
mother, I
protect
see
their
my mom
children
as my
jealously.
angel. I see my mom as my hero. So being in a position where you do not have that privilege to speak to your mom, to be understood by your mom, to be pampered by your mom, and you see your mom giving those same privileges to your other siblings. That's so hurting.
It's so
Being
hurting,
discriminated.
it's so tormenting.
Being taken as the unwanted child.
There is a part she said that even there is a moment where her mother called police on her.
Oh my God!
Like when the mother, it's alleged that the mother was saying that she was when
the grandmother, after the death
of the grandmother,
she accused her.
She accused her of getting samples on her body to go to do witchcraft and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
And remember, this is the very person who has grown up with a mother most of her lives. She even dedicated a song, My Jaja,
to the grandmother.
Yeah, My Jaja. So me, someone who has been, with my granny,
yes,
who loves my granny so much, if I could feel her pain if someone comes out and they're like, yo, you've done witchcraft on your
you're
granny.
Already in a disturbing moment that you've lost someone. And
it's so like it affects you emotionally.
Very.
And according to Iryn, she's like, in that moment, she felt like she was losing it all. She felt like she was dying. Someone can kill you with words. These are the people we hear like she has died of stress. You don't know even the cause of stress, but words can be poisonous. If it comes to someone who has a poisonous mouth, they can use the bad words and they can really affect your mental health, emotional.
Do you know how the funny part of it is that in families, the child who's always neglected, who's always hated, maybe sometimes by the parents, is the child who succeeds in life.
I know.
So I think that her mom, I'm not putting it in a bad way, but I think that her mom had that ego that she hates the daughter, but the daughter is becoming more and more successful. Nobody can be happy when they see that they hate you, but you're succeeding each and every day. Automatically, those people will do something bad to you, something wrong to you. And in this world of today, things can happen. We always used to think that maybe aunties, stepmothers, they're the ones who bewitch children, they're the ones who do bad things to you. But your own parent, we see it today. You hear it on the news that so and so, a father to so and so molested his own daughter. What's happening today? So I will not be surprised if a mother did that to Iryn.
According to Iryn, she was asked what her favorite childhood experience or memory with her dad. She was like, yo, I don't have any good experience.
So
like every time that the man could come home or the stepdad could come home, that was the beginning of anger. That was the beginning of suffering. And she didn't want to give the details because she wanted people to go and check out the book. But from what she shared, it's like the father molested her, and the mother knew. But the mother was like, no, you should be quiet, blah, 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 blah. So
later on, not even believing in her.
When you hear her choosing this title, My Mother Knows, it comes with a lot of experiences.
Oh my God.
It comes with a lot of pain.
Even before you read through the book.
It comes with a lot of pain. It comes with a lot of suffering. It comes with a lot of... She's someone who is seeking clarity from a mother. I think she has never got that clarity from a mother. She has unanswered questions. So her writing a book, I think she has not had a proper conversation with a mom. So she's trying to give information or to cry for help, seeking for attention from the mother. Because I feel like at some point maybe she has tried to have that conversation, but maybe the mother is not ready to have the conversation at the time. So she's like, this is the state of my heart.
Yes.
My mother knows. On our side, there are still unanswered questions. Why did my mother has to do this? Why did my mother have to do this? Why?
By the way, that's the most disturbing question. You wonder, why am I that bad? What wrong did I? But then you have no answers to them. But then, what I would say as I conclude about the story is, parents out there. I have a parent. You have a parent. One thing I would love to say is that try to be present in the lives of your children. I mean, being present is not only you. Being present doesn't mean that you be with them at home, be with them. No, that's not what I mean. In their life, do you talk to them? Do you have a chip chat with them?
Create a bond.
Do you laugh?
Yeah, create a bond.
Do you go when she says I have a speech that's home? Do you bother to go? Like, I thank my own parents. God is good. My own dad has made 47 years recently.
Wow.
And so one thing I've been appreciative about him is that, especially the fathers, sometimes fathers are very absent in our lives. Like, very absent. You know, I would give an example of a present dad is, this Mosaic Kawato. You know why I call him a present dad? Some dads may think that this man is mentally off.
But it's being
because
a supportive dad.
He's a
Yes,
supportive dad.
he's a supportive
My dad
dad.
has been very present in my life. Very. He
Cheers to
knew,
you, Dad.
growing up, he knew I was such a good person in MDD. So he would always be there. You know, I would be on the stage and I know that, and I look at my dad sitting
Like,
in the
yeah,
crowd.
my dad
I say,
is
that's
there.
my dad. When he comes, so those are the memories I still have up to date. My mom has also been present in my life. So there are small things that parents overlook, but they are very crucial in our lives. They mean a lot in our lives. So yeah,
So please let us know
what you think. What should parents do? Do you think Iryn Ntale is right to come out and share with the public? To me, I think it's a very good thing. I mean, it has brought awareness. It has educated
And
most of us.
she has represented a lot of
Many people are going through that.
Yeah,
really.
they don't have the platforms,
Yes.
they don't have the confidence, the balls, the guts of sharing
Yes.
it because they fear criticism, they fear judgment. But let us know what you think, of course, on the
Yes.
Dance Off Studios.
That has been Namawiru's story for you. I mean, at the Spill, we do not only bring you gossip, but rather sometimes we educate. We love being a bit emotional at times when it calls for need. I'm your host Chantal, together with
Duko.